Hello, today is May 29th, 2020, and the time is 11:32 a.m. We are all actors here. And for those of you who understand, no, there is a correct answer. And for everyone else who doesn't understand, well, you'll have to figure that out. We've all heard the world is a stage. I'll just leave it at that. This ties into the population, whatever the actual population is, and something I've talked about extensively. Over a decade ago, I was talking about the empty shells, and over the past several years, we heard the term NPCs come up, which refers to non-player control for video games, the AI-controlled characters in a video game. And we hear how that's been linked to the majority of the population. The people, for example, who adhered to social justice and the mask wearers and so forth, the conformists, the people from their perspective who just live boring lives, go to work, come home, day after day. So this is what the empty shells and the NPCs referred to. And there's actually something a little bit deeper than that, which I won't get into in this video. When we look at how the world is playing out, and a lot of people, especially online, realize there's something going on, but they can't put their finger around it. And I watch everyone kind of dance around all these things. And sometimes they come very close. And what I'm about to say may be a little controversial, and that's my objective, to highlight that, what I'm about to say, but it ties in, and I have to use this to make a point. We look at previous events over, say, the past 8-10 years, and there's a lot of people talking about with supporting evidence, and I'm not saying either way if this is accurate or not. That's not my point. But we talk about, or we've heard people talk about, staged events, and how different characters in all these events seem to be popping up across the same country or even around the world, the same individuals. And we see and hear about, for example, the space shuttle that exploded back in the 80s, and how those people who allegedly died are still alive. Some of them even using their real names, some of them using a middle name or a first name, depending on whatever they use initially. And people are saying, well, what's going on? And they're dancing around it. Going back to these events, whether they're staged or not, that's not my point. We see the same faces, the same people popping up. And this all ties into the world as a stage, but not as most people think. There's something bigger at play. And when you look at the majority of the population using modern, common descriptive NPCs, the population, you don't need a huge population to play the game. And that's where I'm going to leave it at that. Okay? So thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment, and share.